Welcome back, fans and friends. For this upcoming video, we have, I don't think I've ever done one of these before, 1978 Volkswagen Type 2. Their famous van, sometimes known as the Combi. You can see it there, the nice big Volkswagen symbol on the front. Lights, which I think are just painted over and not inserts. Wheels look relatively even with the VW in the middle. As you can see, this is the Great Outdoors Series 3. I've done a few of these in the past. The Sierra, station wagon, the Pontiac, I believe, not the Vista Cruiser. A bunch of other ones. You do get a lot of accessories with these things. As you can see there, the plastic tent and the ladder. This is, I'm both a fan and not a fan because there is no way, without pinning it in there, for this to not get lost easily. Anyway, we see it contains one die-cast vehicle. It is obviously the Series 2, 1/64 scale, 14 plus. A lot of moving parts here. And so on the back we have, I don't think I've done either a Nissan Patrol either. So what happened with Greenlight is I see they have been pushing as of late the Volkswagen Type 181, which is the small car. I did the Black Bandit series a while ago. Before that, it was the Nissan Patrol. Every single series would have it. Now, more or less, it's been replaced with that, like I said, Volkswagen Type 181, not this one, the 181. You see in the VW series, obviously this one, their vintage ads and so on. So it's just one of those weird things. Like they have so many, people don't buy them. And here we have all the information we need to know about licensing from Nissan, BF Goodrich, Volkswagen, GM, Goodyear, Jeep, and Ford. As we can see here, 145th day of last year, and the 14562WB coding for this product. Collect the series if you want to. I do have this one coming up soon. Like I said, the Ram Charger was the other one I did too. Silver R is extremely similar to the other one. I have the Sierra Classic 1500, so I have this one coming up anyway. Let's just go. Oh, and you can see here, which is I see is fairly unique. And how I know that is, I see this here. I don't know how important it is to people, but it's not on the back of this one. This one is the one that's coming up. I'm actually hoping that this one has, you see there, the hood outline, but they failed in the past. So anyway, that's the next video, not this one. I will try to focus on what I'm supposed to be doing here. As much as I can. I think this is in fact the first Type 2 I've done. I've passed over pretty much every. There was a blue collar version that I wanted, the combination cab, the taxi cab, but I ended up never getting it. And luckily these things have stayed more or less the same price, so it is not overly expensive. Obviously I'm opening it, so it kind of is. And we're all used to the clamshell, the narrow wheels of the 60s and 70s, certain cars. The tent, as you can see, is a big deal. Look how large that is. It is almost half of what the volume of that car is. And this, in my opinion, it's obviously an icon from the past. These things were everywhere, famous for cross-country driving, as you can see there. It looks unique, definitely. You see the rearview mirrors, nice touch there. The lights are, I believe, are they glue bubbles or are they inserts? I'm gonna say they're inserts. I don't want to pop them out, so we'll just go with that. And what that is literally a piece of plastic they put in. I guess that's an insert, but then it looks really shoddy. You can just see there all that extra material. Looks kind of like it's been glued there, hence that's why I call it. Wiper is different color in the windshield. That's a nice touch. You have the black border. Rear view mirrors, silver on the beige, the lighter brown bottom half. There's the Volkswagen. There's the indicators, this bumper, in case you don't know what that is. On to the left side, the door is very faintly cut out, kind of weird, and there's nowhere to tell where it starts because of just how faintly in the front it is. Door handle painted on, so we know where it ends. Like I said, I do see a little bit of extra here for the wheels. Volkswagen is centered on at least these two wheels, and you can just see some sort of a pearlescent paint on that. On to the back, nothing on the license plate, but we do have Volkswagen written out there plainly for everybody to see. There's the keyhole. Once again, indents very faint. Window otherwise done well. Either right and left side, bumper nice and even, which I brought up before with the Camaros. It's just weird that certain vehicles will have it done rather well and then other vehicles will do it really poorly. Right side, the wheels. Still centered Volkswagen. Nothing to complain there. There's the big sliding door with, you can see the cut indent for the pull handle. There's the gas cap. Once again, it's very faint. We'll see how new this casting is very soon. There's the top part where we will literally put the inserts for the tent. So they are even. I brought it up with the RAM charger. They had it set up in such a way as you could not put it backwards. Well, with this one, technically, because they are exactly even, it doesn't hang over to one side more than the other. You can put it however way you want it. And so that is just how big the vehicle gets with this tent in it. I wouldn't understand though why you wouldn't just sleep in the van. There's technically 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 places for people, but that's not for me to argue. I will cover the underneath of the car very soon. Just let me put all the pieces together. And as you can see here, this is the reason why it is rather difficult to have this thing staying in one piece for a very long time, because the ladder hangs down. And you can see there, it's just going to get lost. Anyway, that is what the van looks like with the trailer mount, the top tent mount on it. That is the ladder to get into it. You can see the folds there, green on the roof, and the entrance and the other side is white. And that is how it looks. And you can see there just how much give there is off the ground. Kind of weird. My whole fingernail fits underneath there. That's how much space there is. Anyway, just remove that for now. And you can see there I force it in there so it doesn't come out for now. I have a cat, so that's just for now. And we'll see how old the casting is. There's these 2 weird pins here, and this is obviously for accessories if you want to ever turn this into a monster truck or otherwise. With M2, obviously they would be bolting it into the plate. This says to me 2015. It is 1978 Volkswagen Type 2. JL083 for those writing it down. And the limited edition number is right up there, 0685. Let's see how it rolls, I guess. Not terrible. It has a bit of a wobble. But like I said before in certain other videos, that can be corrected. You can see there the spacers. And on this side, which you can see a bit of a squeeze and get them in there. But that's how they've done the setup for this vehicle. Anyway, just going to cover the interior briefly. It is 3-row. So you have there 1, 2, and then in front of them is the 2 bucket seats. Steering wheel on the left. The white, pale white, bone white interior. Panoramic windows. So I mean, this was obviously, like I said, well thought of as a cross-country vehicle. I do believe it sold very well in the States, but it sold pretty much very well everywhere. And a lot of them have lasted enough that they do turn up from time to time, even here in Canada. And nothing to be ashamed of here, except maybe the coloring. The beige on brown is certainly standing out. Anyway, fans and friends, I will cut myself off just to let you know this is a 1978 Volkswagen Type 2 from the Great Outdoors, a camping themed series from Greenlight. They're number 3 of that series. This is Thomas from Toronto. Thanks for watching, and till the next one.